Alright guys, Happy New Year, it's Rage Gamer here, and today we're talking about medals. Hope guys are having an awesome new year. It probably isn't the new year just yet, you're probably still stuck in, the old 2015. I am here in the 2016, we're in the UK, we're way ahead of you guys in America, and I'm in the future. I can tell you it's awesome. You need to get here guys as quickly as possible, because it's awesome. So today what I want to talk about is medals, but I wanted it to be a more kind of relaxed video. I was going to do a diamond camo video, but I haven't quite got diamond. I'm literally so close to getting it, it's untrue, like by the skin of my teeth. I haven't been able to get it today, and I thought, well, I might as well do a video on this rather than do no video at all. So today I'm doing a video on medals. Are they useful? Should you go for them? And actually, how much can they help you? And are they just these pointless things at the end of the game that tells you what you did? Or are they actually something a bit more useful that you should actually pay attention to? I think from the rhetorical question, the way I'm asking it, you guys can kind of see where this is already going. But before we get into today's video, one thing I want to quickly do is actually a little fun thing, a little idea I had, and I don't know how well you guys are going to respond to this, maybe you guys won't, but a little fun idea I had was actually to go into certain areas, certain maps, certain basically places in Black Ops 3, and screenshot where I am, and then get you guys to guess where I am. So if you guys want to guess, there's a screenshot on the screen now, pretty easy one. I'll start off with an easy one. So if you guys want to guess where I am, leave your comment down below in the description to play. And yeah, maybe there'll be some more interesting things and more, maybe we could even add some prizes in the future. I don't know. But for now, it's just a simple thing. Just guess where I am. Just a little fun, a little bonus thing I thought of. So I don't know. But today we're going to talk about medals. And yeah, so basically medals, I want to show you this gameplay here, or at least this little recording I had, which is the end of one of my free-for-all gameplays. It was hardcore free-for-all, and I was getting it because, as I said, I needed to get gold for the M8A7 to get diamond for the assault rifles, and I would have had this done ages ago, but I've been so tied down with work when I went back to school this year that it was just kind of ridiculous as to, I didn't have any time to play, and I'd literally go for, and I know it sounds like a first world problem, but I'd literally go for weeks without even playing on Black Ops 3. One, because I got a little bit bored of it, and two, because I just didn't have time. So I would have had gold and dark matter camo age ago. I just haven't had time for it, to be honest. So while I was getting that, I got all these medals. I was thinking, geez, this is so useful, and I wanted to show you guys basically how useful medals can be. So first off, let me quickly show you a bit here. This is I don't know what gameplay you're seeing. Hopefully it'll be something hardcore related, but who knows really. And it might have, yeah, so anyway, okay, sorry. So here, I just want to show you this. So this is the end of the game. Don't worry about the KD and all that other stuff, okay, because, well, basically, because of what I've been doing, but basically don't focus on my KD or anything like that. I've just been rushing to get the camos, so I haven't even been bothered about my KD, so I don't really care about it, and whatever, so don't even focus on that. But the amount of XP I earned, you can see there, almost 17,000. It's 16,820, so almost 17,000 XP. Just that was for one game, and it's not like a one-off game either. I'm constantly getting similar amounts when I'm going on hardcore free-for-all. So what I'm trying to say here is this is not a how to rank up faster video, but it is definitely going to help you rank up faster. It's got some other techniques and other things, not just for ranking up, but for guns and camos and that kind of thing. So definitely this is going to be an interesting video and hopefully useful to you guys as well. So what I want to quickly say is hardcore. If there's any problems you're having with guns, if there's any camo, I've had lots of comments recently saying, can you help me with this camo and gun? Can you help me with that gun and that gun? I'm struggling with it. Generally, what I'd say, if there's a tricky gun which you cannot deal with and it won't do what you want, you can't get a certain camo or a certain challenge done in a certain playlist, and if you've seen a video that I've suggested something and it doesn't work, generally what I'd suggest is try hardcore playlists. That generally works. Now, let me give you a couple of examples. So earlier today I was getting the Shiva and the M87 gold for obviously diamond camo, and these two weapons, like the Shiva, it's alright, but sometimes it's a bit difficult, in normal free-for-all, it's a bit difficult because the Shiva is kind of a more long-range weapon, but free-for-all, people are up in your face, so it's a bit more difficult, and obviously it does depend from game to game. But generally I was finding I was a bit overwhelmed in free-for-all with the Shiva, so what I did is I actually brought it into hardcore, and I think I brought it into either hardcore TDM or hardcore free-for-all. And then you may be saying, well, that's still free-for-all, but the difference is that I know the Shiva is really got really high damage, but when you bring anything into hardcore, it becomes so much more like it's so much easier to get a kill, and I just really love hardcore. So I really want to kind of emphasize to you that, you know. And the other one is MA7. It feels a bit not powerless, but it doesn't feel as powerful as it should be at the moment. And so it feels like I'm spraying tons and tons of bullets into enemies to even remotely get a hit marker on them, let alone a kill. So I mean, if you bring it into hardcore, it's so much easier. So try hardcore TDM, Dom, free for all, maybe even some of the other ones, if you guys want to get more XP. But obviously, as well, I'm not saying it's the best for XP, but it's obviously useful, and obviously for certain camos, guides, challenges, whatever, try it out. It's going to be really useful. So if you see from these medals here, some of them are pretty basic. Most of them is 100 XP per medal, and so obviously some of them I've earned 2, 3, etc. For example, the Bloodthirsty, obviously that's just 5 kills without dying, and I've got 2 of them here. Now, a Bloodthirsty gives you 250 points or XP, and I got 2 of them, so that's 500 XP. Now, if a Bloodthirsty is with 5 times 100 XP, which is 500 XP, that's one Bloodthirsty. I got 2 of them, so that's the 1000 XP just for the amount of people I killed. But then on top of that, it's an extra 500 XP for the 2 Bloodthirsty medals, which brings me to a total of 1500 XP just from killing 10 people. And it's just so crazy the way where all this XP comes from. So anyone who's wanting extra XP, you want to actually kind of go for medals. It's definitely very useful. Now, I know there's going to be some people saying, oh, well, you can't just go for Bloodthirsty, it sort of just happens. And I feel the same way too. But if you can definitely feel like you might be able to go for Bloodthirsty, don't stress yourself out crazy, because then you actually die more often. But just, try and go for medals. They're really, really useful, and I definitely recommend them. We've got some double kills here, revenge, grounded, headshots. These are all things which are made a lot easier in hardcore. So if you go to the hardcore playlist, you're going to get a lot more of these medals easier. And it's not obviously, it probably isn't the best way to earn XP, but it's definitely a really, really good way. I was trying a lot of game modes tonight, and some of them were absolutely rubbish. Your Safeguard, if you don't have good teammates and you don't win, you're not going to get a lot of XP. And same for even Domination. I was trying incredibly hard on that, and I was getting all these rubbish noobs. They weren't even Christmas noobs, they were just noobs in general. And they weren't even noobs actually, but they were just doing really terribly. So I don't know. And I didn't get a lot of XP in that or any other game modes. So I was kind of struggling a bit with XP, but with these medals, it makes it a lot easier. So going to hardcore playlists is really, really good. You get a lot more of these medals. And look at here, 1 shot, 1 kill, which is obviously the medal. Generally, I used to think it was just for snipers, but obviously if you go into hardcore and you go for headshots, it's going to be a 1 shot, 1 kill medal. And I got 28 of them in one game, and if each one is 100 XP, well, you do the maths, that's 2800 XP as it's showing you here. That's almost 3000 XP on top of the amount of XP I earned per kill. So, when you're getting a lot of these medals, it's not just 100 XP per kill, it's then, it might be 100 XP for getting, I don't know, headshot, or, 250 XP for getting Bloodthirsty, or again, 1 shot, 1 kill, 100 XP. All these things add up, and I'm really suggesting you guys go for medals. So don't just be there, the person that just looks at them and says, I don't really care about these medals, can I please get back to the game? Be the person that says, oh yeah, these are really useful, I need to go for them, they're really going to help you out, they're going to be your best friend if you respect them and you try and go for them. So if that makes any sense. So I hope you guys found this useful, and I hope you guys agree. Let me guys know where you think I am in the screenshot. And one final quick thing I wanted to say was, thank you to all the new people that have joined me recently and subscribed. A lot of people said, you deserve more recognition. I really want to help you out. I really want to watch. I really enjoy your videos. I've just started watching, but I really like them. I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to try and support you, yada, yada, yada. And I really appreciate all that. I really, really do. Thank you guys so much. And the other thing as well is, if there's, some people have been asking me, can I help you with any videos at any point? Can I play with you? Yada, yada, yada. So if there's anyone interested in that, then just leave me a comment down below or a message or something like that. And just let me know you're interested, and then we can talk, and maybe I can add you and we can play. I'm always looking for people helping in videos, in different things. So I would appreciate that. And obviously it's awesome to play with you guys as well. Now, the final thing was, in terms of, obviously it's New Year, and everyone has this kind of cliche New Year's resolution that no one ever does, or they say they'll do, but they never ever do. And I can definitely be relating to that. I mean, last year I said, I wanted to make my videos, more with the schedule and everything. That never happened, and I wanted to do the same over this Christmas. That never happened, and I kind of feel like it never is going to happen. But I'd like to at least try properly this year. I mean, it's going to get hectic, the workload, and during the middle of the year or just before that, I'm going to be so swamped that I won't be able to do a single video properly. But I'd like to get into more of a schedule. I'd like to actually improve my commentaries. People have been saying recently they've noticed that I've improved, so thank you guys for that. But I'd like to improve, obviously, continuously with not just that, but the thumbnails, everything in general, really. And just scheduling with an actual kind of proper schedule so I can upload videos so you guys know when to watch, because that obviously means everything's a bit better when it's scheduled. So that's one thing that I'd like to do. And finally, I kind of want to just, one person I really like watching is Thunder, and I really admire his commentaries in the way that, he can talk about anything and it becomes interesting when you listen to it. Whereas if I try that, I can't even listen to myself, so I can't imagine what you guys would think. It just seems a bit more boring. But I'd like to be more like him. It's just all he does is sit down, he does a relaxed commentary about some gameplay, and it just seems to work, and it's so interesting every time. So I'd like to be more like that. That'd be awesome. And finally, I would actually like to stop saying because well, someone reminded me, because they left a comment recently and they were like, dude, I don't mean to be mean, but you need to stop saying and in your videos, because is not a word and it's really annoying, or something like, I don't know. I'll show you guys the comment on screen. It was kind of hilarious when I looked at it, but obviously I can't help it, and I'm sure a lot of people do the same thing, and it's just one of those filler words, isn't it? You can't help yourself saying it's just one of those things that happens and will happen, and obviously the more you do it, the less. I mean, even if you look back at even the big guys themselves, Alia, if you look back at his videos, he's constantly saying and so it's just something that everyone does, and gradually over time people stop doing it, and obviously the more professional people, they had more experience, so they kind of do it less, and it's one of those things I need to get into and stop doing so much, but I really can't help it, and I'm going to try and stop though. Kidding now. Yeah, I know it's kind of annoying, but I just laughed so much when I saw that comment. And I mean, does he really think that I mean, of course I know isn't a word. I mean, what? So I'm rambling. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have an awesome new year, and I'll look back on this video in another year and say, what was I talking about? What an idiot. See you guys then. Hope you enjoyed.